everyone. Isabella Electrum here again with another League of Maidens tutorial. So, I have been looking to find the most efficient way to grind your awakening levels, which is this little level right here on your character. Not this one, and it's not this one. This is your interim skill level. This is your guardian level. I have another video about guardian levels that I'm going to be releasing soon. I just need to do some editing on it. But what we're talking about today is your awakening levels. So when you get to a certain point, there's a couple points where you're going to need to grind your guardian level up in order to progress. It happens at the end of episode 3 and it happens at the end of episode 4 where I am now. What you need to level is these light cubes. So there are a few ways to get light cubes. If you have any extra gear that you don't want, you can shove it in the grinder. In fact, there's actually a lot of stuff we can shove in the grinder. Let's find something that we can grind. Grind our flares. So, you see, you can grind stuff and convert it into light cubes, dark cubes, or gold. So if you need to level, find whatever crap you can shove into a grinder and grind it. You can then basically you can buy stuff with gold, shove it in the grinder, and then convert it into your own stuff. Now you can purchase these, or there is a there's a code you can plug in for a free grinder, and that code's going to be at the top of the description. But point is, even if you don't have one, I'll show you here in a bit where you go on the map in order to access a grinder in Freedom City. Now the other important thing is, you get a point where you're not really going to get enough side quests that are repeatable that will give you light cubes. So you need to start figuring out another repeatable way to get light cubes. I've found out that Freedom City dungeons, they have boxes like this. When you see a box like this, you go in here. That's a light cube. So, basically, you just run dungeons over and over and over and over and over and over and over again to get light cubes to grind your levels. That's the best way I've found so far. And then, so you grind away in dungeons until your SP is at 0. And then, follow my previous tutorial. There's an I up there where I'll link the video I did earlier this week about how to quickly regenerate SP for free without having Maiden Plus and without using a regeneration ticket or anything. Completely for free, and actually rather quickly. So I'll be showing you that here in a minute. But first, let's finish our way through this dungeon, because not every room is going to have them. In fact, most of them don't. But you should kill these enemies, because enemies also drop light cubes. So it's important that you make sure you check every single drop. And frankly, I just like double tap spam X, because it's all about min-maxing. And then I just kind of like shoot these over here to see if it drops anything, because sometimes it just won't. So this is generally the way you go about it. And then go to the next room. I will have timestamps in the description if you just want to skip to where the grinder out in the real world is. Instead of out here in the dungeons, because there is a spot you can go to if you don't want to just grab yourself a grinder, but that said, there is literally a code that you can just get yourself a free portable grinder. Don't know how long it's going to be valid for. It worked for me, and I ended up having 2 grinders, so I just deleted one because I'm dumb and purchased one before that code was known to me. So I'll put that in the description because that'll help you out. And we should be getting real close to the end here. 1 room remaining. Voila, here's another one. Boom. Is a 100% chance to get a light cube from those. It's a 100% drop. So, that's really the best thing to use to get your awakening level up. So far, it's the best thing I've found. Either do that or just get a crap ton of money and purchase items and grind them. Those are realistically gonna be your only real method of doing it. But there's a lot of things that just can't be grinded. This can be grinded. We'll just grind that, you know what I mean? Fuck clear tickets. Give us some XP. If you're trying to power level, fuck everything. It's not important. Obviously, there's stuff you shouldn't grind that is, like, actually worth things. But if your goal is to power level as fast as possible, then shove everything you own into the grinder. But, again, that's probably a terrible idea, and you will likely end up grinding something you wish you didn't. So, you know, grind with caution. You can't undo it. Ah, see right here. Here's the best thing. You get a new piece of gear. It's not compatible with your current class. Instead of getting annoyed, you take it to the grinder and you just go brrrr, and then you receive a light cube. And then your light cube auto converts to awakening points because you still have that enabled. And then, yeah, you just keep going. Okay, they all dropped a thing. Blip, blip. Voila. Alright, so now, where you, on the map you can find the grinder. So you're gonna map with M, and then left control is gonna split yourself off. So over here is base. This is where you spawn in when you fly out. And then what you want to do is the exact opposite side over here. You want to go to the Eastern Resistance Camp. You see this, that grinding thing right there? That's the grinder. So we are gonna go all the way over there. It's the gigantic Mecca. It's this area here. So yeah, it's just gonna come on over here. And here's the grinder. Again, on the map, that's right here. Here's where you come in to Freedom City. And it's right all the way over here. So yeah. Just, one to use the grinder. And you see it's the exact same thing here. Make sure, again, you're set on light cubes if you're trying to max your awakening level quickly. Can't grind quest items. Because again, you just read there on the left if it says it can or cannot be grinded. And yeah. I would not recommend, I would not at all recommend grinding your flare gun. Kind of thing. Most stuff can't be grinded. As you can see here, can't be grinded, can't. Like these, beauty tickets can't be grinded. These can't be grinded though. Boom. And you see here, it's actually only taking one of them when I do this, despite the fact that it looks like it's taking all of them. Just back out and open it again. Voila. And we are, frankly, actually leveling rather quickly here. And I personally don't use clear tickets because I'll just clear whatever the fuck I want and then leave the area and come back. I don't find much of a reason to use clear tickets myself. And as you can see, we're actually grinding we're leveling rather effectively here. Like, that's a sizable amount right there. Can't be grinded. Can be grinded. Respec tickets, I don't find a reason to... These are useful early on if you realize you're a dumb fuck and you spec your stuff terribly. But, like, after day 2, day 3, you know what the fuck you're doing, and you don't need a respec ticket. Like, you just go gutting Q on Assassin, and then you're fucking good. And then you shove into E afterwards. So, I'll grind that. I was really hoping I can grind a grinder, but you can't. See, I'm just gonna go over here. Grinder, use. Voila! We've made reasonable progress to 10. And again, you just go find a freaking strongholds. Clear them out. Specifically in Freedom City. I don't see those things spawning in the other ones, but they exist in Freedom City. So, you're welcome. Grind Freedom City for your cubes. Which is frankly good, because, you know, you gotta come here every day anyway to re-level yourself up to be in the next area. So yeah. I hope this was helpful. And I'll see you in League of Maidens. Nya. I have an OnlyFans. I call it my OnlyFans. Just cat girl things.